The drama surrounding the Cleveland Browns has reached a fever pitch, and this time it's not about a bad play call or another heartbreaking loss. It's about the kid who might just change everything. Deion Sanders, the young quarterback who has already turned college football upside down, is now on the brink of rewriting Cleveland's future. His name has exploded across headlines and social media, but not because of interviews or PR stunts. It's because of raw, undeniable footage, a practice tape so electric it sent shockwaves through the league. Every frame of that clip screamed the same message: Shedeur is ready, and Cleveland knows it. The real question now isn't if he should start, it's how much longer the Browns can afford to keep him waiting. Imagine what that must feel like. You're one of the most decorated college quarterbacks of your generation, the kind of player who doesn't just command a huddle but commands attention wherever he goes. You've built a brand worth tens of millions before your first professional snap. You're the son of Deion Sanders, prime time, a man who revolutionized the game on and off the field, fought for player empowerment, and forced the NFL to see athletes as more than replaceable parts. But that legacy cuts both ways. For Shedeur, it's been both a crown and a cross to bear. Every move he makes is dissected. Every throw compared to his father's larger-than-life shadow. The NFL may claim to be a meritocracy, but behind the scenes, politics, pride, and perception still rule. And for Shedeur, it's been an uphill battle since day one. Still, the kid refuses to play the victim. Instead, he lets his arm do the talking. And now, with fresh practice footage going viral, fans aren't just watching, they're believing. In that clip, you can see what Cleveland's been missing all season: poise, precision, and presence. Every throw cuts through the air like a laser. Every read looks effortless. Every rep screams leadership. He doesn't move like a backup. He doesn't carry himself like a rookie. He looks like a man who already knows his time is coming and intends to seize it when it does. Inside the Browns facility, the whispers are turning into a roar. Players, coaches, even front office staff can feel it. The shift, the energy, the inevitability. Tony Rizzo, one of Cleveland's most trusted insiders, hinted that the team may already be preparing for a major quarterback change after the bye week. The talk is that the coaching staff wants to give Shedeur an evaluation stretch. NFL speak for a test run that could turn permanent if the kid delivers. That means Dillon Gabriel, the current starter, might be staring down the end of his short-lived run without even realizing it. And if the rumors are true, the next chapter of Browns football could start sooner than anyone expected. But not everyone is handling the pressure well. Word is that Gabriel isn't thrilled about the speculation swirling around him. Who would be? He's been average at best, inconsistent at worst. The offense looks stuck in neutral under his control, plagued by short passes, cautious play calling, and a complete lack of rhythm. The stats paint a clear picture. Decent completion percentages masking an offense that struggles to move the chains or put points on the board. It's not just bad luck or growing pains. It's a fundamental failure to ignite any kind of spark, and fans are running out of patience. Meanwhile, the Browns coaching staff seems to be caught in a web of denial. Instead of admitting that the offense has flatlined, they've doubled down on conservative strategies that protect Gabriel from mistakes, but also rob the team of any chance at explosive success. It's the same tired cycle, mediocrity wrapped in management spin. But what makes it worse is the hypocrisy. People love to point out that 30 teams passed on Shedeur in the draft, as if that's proof he's not ready for the big leagues. Yet the same could be said for Gabriel. He wasn't a top pick. He wasn't some can't-miss prospect. So why is one treated like a promising young starter, while the other is dismissed as just another flashy name riding his father's fame? The answer is bias, pure and simple. That bias is exactly what Shedeur is dismantling one throw at a time. Every practice, every film session, every rep is his rebuttal to years of doubt. And it's not just talk anymore. Coaches are starting to notice. Veterans are starting to whisper. There's a different energy when he's under center, a calm authority that makes everyone around him sharper. You can't coach that kind of confidence. You can only be born with it. And in a city that's spent decades searching for its football savior, it's starting to feel like Cleveland might finally have one. Tony Rizzo didn't just report the buzz, he laid out a plan. He said if the Browns were smart, they'd give Shedeur the entire bye week to prepare like a starter. Immerse him in the playbook. Let him take every first-team rep. Build timing with the receivers. Get him ready to face the Jets head-on right after the break. It's a plan that makes perfect sense. What do they have to lose? The season is already hanging by a thread, and Gabriel hasn't shown he can turn things around. Giving Shedeur those final few games could not only spark the team, but redefine its future. It could be his official audition, not just for Cleveland, but for the entire NFL. The stakes couldn't be higher. If the Browns keep stalling, they risk losing more than just games. They risk losing credibility, fans, and the chance to finally change the narrative that's haunted this franchise for decades. And that's why this story feels bigger than football. It's about a young man fighting to prove he belongs in a system that's still learning how to recognize greatness when it's right in front of them. It's about legacy, resilience, and the courage to step into the spotlight even when the world tells you to wait your turn. Behind closed doors, the locker room is already leaning his way. Players are starting to say it out loud. Shedeur gives them the best shot to win, right now. Not next season, not someday, today. When that kind of belief starts spreading inside a team, change becomes inevitable. Coaches can ignore fans, they can dodge reporters, but they can't ignore the men who line up beside the quarterback every Sunday. The ones who see the difference in practice, who feel it in the huddle, who know when a leader is born, and make no mistake, Deion Sanders isn't waiting for permission to lead. He's already doing it, quietly, relentlessly, professionally. No drama, no ego, no excuses, just work. That's what separates him from the long list of Browns quarterbacks who came before. He's not chasing fame, he's chasing greatness. And the world is starting to notice. The Browns front office might still be wrestling with its pride, but time is running out. Every day that passes without Shedeur getting his shot is another day wasted. Another day where potential sits idle on the bench while mediocrity runs the show. Cleveland has seen this story too many times before, but this time feels different. There's something in the air, something electric, something inevitable. The countdown has already begun, because when Deion Sanders finally steps onto that field as the official starter, it won't just be another Sunday game. It'll be a declaration, a message to every doubter, every critic, every coach who said he wasn't ready. It'll be the day Cleveland wakes up and realizes they've been sitting on a diamond while treating it like a rock. And once he proves what everyone with eyes can already see, there'll be no turning back. The future will have arrived, and it'll be wearing number 1. So now, it's your turn. What do you think, Browns fans? Has the time come to hand the keys to Deion Sanders? Is Cleveland ready for a new era, or will they let fear and pride hold them back once again? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're ready to see what happens next in this unfolding drama, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because when the Deion Sanders era begins, trust me, you'll want to be here to witness it.